More than 1 million Virginia taxpayers are facing a complicated but pleasant dilemma: what to do with their income tax refunds. Kathy Barnstorff works the late shift tonight, offering us some suggestions about investing over the next 3 nights. Kathy.
Well, I know hundreds of you are saying right at this moment, what refund? With the changes in the tax laws, some people are paying more this year, but many of us have gotten money back. In fact, numbers from the Internal Revenue Service earlier this month indicate the IRS has mailed out more than 1.4 million refunds to Virginia taxpayers, worth more than $1,174 million. That's up from the same time last year. So is the average refund, by $36.33. So what are Hampton Roads residents doing with their refunds?
Well, some bills first.
I'm using my tax refund, which I got a little bit back this year, to put some new carpet in the house and make some improvements.
I'm on extension. And I'm not so sure there is going to be a tax refund.
What are you going to do with your tax refund?
Well, I really haven't decided yet.
Indecision and money. For many of us, they go hand in hand. There are lots of books, magazines, even TV shows designed to help us with money. How to make it, how to keep it, what to do with it once you've got it. Unfortunately, much of our easy money is credit. It's made us a nation of debtors from the federal government on down. A Federal Reserve report says consumers took out $4.5 billion more in installment credit in March than they paid off. That's the 4th consecutive big monthly increase. In fact, the first thing most experts will advise when it comes to investing is to pay off your credit card or installment debts. It's just not smart investing, they'll tell you, to put money away in a low-interest passbook account or money market fund when you're paying 9% interest in personal loans or up to 18% in credit cards. The best advice used to be just the opposite, but federal tax law changes have made it tougher to write off consumer debt. Now about the only write-off many of us have is real estate. That's one reason a house is a good investment.
If you purchase, for example, a $60,000 house today, about 4 years from now, you would probably realize a gain of maybe $13,000 in appreciation.
After 9 years in the military, Kevin and Susie Rowling and their sons intend to appreciate their first house, emotionally and financially.
We've been in so many small houses moving around. I want some room and closets, but especially so the boys won't be so cramped together.
Over the 9 years, we've put a lot of money into rentals, and I kind of see that money going out the window. And now I can see it going into something that maybe I have a return in. Taxes are going to help out at the end of the year.
Fortunately, the Rowlings are ex-military, so they locked into a favorable interest rate from the Veterans Administration as they took on the biggest debt of their lives, a mortgage. Up until the close of trading, October 19th, 6 out of 10 Americans had money in the stock market, either through pension funds or employee stock plans. Stocks have been a great growth investment in the 80s, leading the pack with huge profit margins. But the last 5 years have been unusual, especially when you look at a 15-year period. Because of financial uncertainty, some experts advise clients to be conservative, invest in bonds, that is debt securities issued by government and business, or in money market funds, which hold treasury bills, federal notes, and bank certificates of deposit. Joe, of course, cash is the hardest asset of them all, but it's just tough to make it grow unless you put it somewhere else. One easy place: company credit unions or a profit-sharing plan, because the money's deducted from your paycheck. But if you like something a little more tangible, we'll offer some suggestions tomorrow night.
All right, good report. We'll look forward to that tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. Later in the broadcast, buckling up for safety, but first, Dr. Dwayne tells us what to expect in the weather overnight. His forecast is next.